Hello YouTube, this is another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle video presented to you by Skyfire himself, the Pokemon Enigmatic. This battle is against Supershadow493 from the Pokemon Wi-Fi room. And as you saw his team looked like one of those usual fortune battle type team that you see all the time. Especially with that Garchomp, even though Garchomp's silver, in a sense. But I decided to go for it anyway. I bring in my 30 mile, that's my Sableye. He brings in his Electivire. I go for a Will-O-Wisp, obviously knowing that it is based on physical attack, so that burn with the Will-O-Wisp taking down 35% because it survived the Thunder Punch with well more than half. So he goes for an Earthquake. It takes just about a little more, and then thank goodness for the Citrus Berry because it'll put me back over 100. So I go for a Nightshade, and that will put Electivire down to just about where if he was to steal, Sableye would have actually KO'd its first Pokemon. And I would have been happy at 30 mile, but it did not. So I go for the Nightshade again after he switches to Magmortar. I'm like, okay. Since he switched, I couldn't go for another Will-O-Wisp, so I decided to go for the Thunder Wave to at least get a pair of hacks on it, but it didn't work. He goes for Flamethrower, and since the Fire Gem strengthened it, it was probably going to KO the Magmortar, and 30 mile unfortunately goes down without getting a Pokemon down, so oh well. So who's next? That would be my Volcarona. Northland goes for a Quiver Dance because I usually like to set it up on types which are the same because I already know it's going to survive anything it hits. But I saw a Hyper Beam and I was like, what? What? Only because of the fact that it just lost a turn due to recharge. So that is pretty much a free Quiver Dance, and you will see it is a recharge phase for Magmortar, and with that I decided to abuse that by doing a Hurricane, which will probably KO the Magmortar, which it did, and that is now one up on me still. So here comes Empoleon, and off the back a Quick Claw, like what? And even worse, Hydro Cannon. Okay, whoa. So that's Hyper Beam and Hydro Cannon. Two turn moves. The funny part about it is, even with the Hydro Cannon, I had a Partial Barrier on my Northland, and it only took about a few, probably about 40 or 50 points of damage. I suddenly go for a Fiery Dance, and it 1-hit KO'd the Empoleon. Although it was neutral damage, I guess. I don't really. So here comes Garchomp. Now I noticed why it was 4th gen of his whole team, because all his teams are in caps. Because if they were coming from 5th gen, there would be some lowercase letters pretty much. So here comes the Raptor, and I'm looking like, what is the Raptor going to do against a +2 bulked up Volcarona? After a Fiery Dance, that question was answered. Nothing. So the Fiery Dance is going to 1-hit KO the Staraptor. Here comes Electivire again, and I go for another Fiery Dance, knowing that it's already half-life. I'm pretty much knowing it's going to KO it. And I get a special attack boost. Oh, come on, Northland. You already got enough special attack as it is. Now he's at +3, and what's worse, Roserai's the last Pokemon. Hurricane would have been funny to do, but I said no. I am going to guarantee pretty much a 5-0 win unless it has a Focus Sash, which it didn't. Roseray will be 1-hit KO, and more special attack. Northland, you're doing this again. That really wasn't needed. Anyway, that is good game. Supershadow493. Too much switching again is the fate of everybody. Rate, comment, subscribe, give it a like if you like it. This is Skyfire saying have a nice day and see you next time.